How have you found it with people coming out? I mean, obviously, you're in this bubble. You'd experienced it once before, so I guess you kind of knew that maybe once people get out that things can change and relationships can change and people change. But was it a big shock for you seeing how some people have come out and called certain people maybe fake or like attacked people?
Yeah, and we're coming for every single one of them. Yes and no, to be fair. I think everyone wants to put their two pence in situations and, you know, hold on a little longer. But you know, we don't want to come out and like diss anyone, because that's just not our nature. And,
that's fair enough.
You know, if anyone else wants to talk about us, then we'll take it, baby. You know, keep talking about us.
Yeah, the way I see it is, if people want to sit there and like negatively critique you, that's kind of like, that's on them.
That's on you.
We're not gonna. Like,
that's on
why
you.
would I waste my energy talking about other people in a negative way? You know.
What you think of me is none of my business.
Exactly.
That's your business. And if you're not paying my bills,
Slay.
It's like a Tumblr quote.
Absolutely slay. I think that it is a strange thing when people come out and they've been like friendly with you, or like you've not actually had any beef, and then out of nowhere for attention they try and get like say things. And the way I see it is, the way that you act now is how you're going to be perceived for a long time. And you can say something that's a bit controversial or a bit like mean for a bit of attention now, but that just means you're going to burn out and nobody's going to be interested, because then you've got to keep that level of momentum. And unless you're okay with just being constantly mean about people, then what's your career going to be?
You're down. You're down.
Did you have that planned ready to go?
No, I'm just really intelligent.
You're actually giving out the good advice.
I'm impressed. Guys, oh my God. I'm just really intelligent.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
He's practicing your lines.
He's got his notes here.
I'm actually just really, really, really intelligent. So you mentioned, I think, was it one of you mentioned? There was like some sort of breaking rules in filming or something that you two spoke to each other when you weren't supposed to.
Kind of like
I
on
love
our
that.
That's
date,
where our love blossomed.
Really?
Like a
We're just
flower.
rule breakers.
Off camera. So it's like hard because people are like, oh, how come they're so into each other so soon? But it's like, no, it's like the off camera bits that we probably were being a bit cheeky, like
Well, I put the
breaking
real
the
graft.
rules.
Oh,
Yeah. All off
cameras
camera.
went down. He went, all right, love.
Yeah.
No, but I think he stopped being an ick when the cameras went on.
Okay, yeah.
No longer Farmer Will, just Will.
No, you're not. But it was like on our first date, I tried to kiss Jessie off camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because if it's not on camera, it doesn't count, really, does it?
Yeah,
no
true,
one
that's
can see.
true.
And still got pied, but still got pied, but at least
It's
the world
just like,
didn't
who is
see.
this bloke?
But the
What
world
the heck?
now knows. Yeah. The world
He
now
tried
knows
to
about
kiss
the
me. I
pub.
was like, oh, I think he's into me.
Yeah, because I
tongue
gave
down
Jessie
my
a hug,
throat.
and apparently it was like a friend hug.
Yeah, did they air that? We don't know.
Yeah.
I can't remember. A friend hug.
Yeah, and Jessie was like telling
Yeah.
everyone, I think it's more of like a friendship vibe because of the way he hugged me. The next day I was like panicking, like, no, it wasn't a friend hug. It was a passionate hug.
Oh my God.
No, it was like before bed, he gave me a hug. He's like, night, and did like tap on my back. And I was like,
Oh, that is friend. That's how me and George
I was
hug.
like, did I just get friend zoned? And then the next day we had a date. So he's like, okay, I'm going to recover the friend zone hug and going for a kiss. So.
And then you were like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on?
Whoa, we're just mates.
Who is this man?
So how does it work if it's off camera? Do like the producers come over and be like, oh no, you can't be?
Yeah.
Do they literally just like?
much.
Yeah. Keep an
That's
eye
so
on.
weird.
Save the chat. That was the line.
Well,
save
save
the
the
chat,
chat.
guys. Save the chat.
There's like a PA like system. So
Yeah.
everywhere in the villa you get like a voice and be like, Jessie and Will, stop that. Like,
That's
get away.
so weird.
Yeah.
Well, so I guess you're like always. You always know that there's people watching and stuff. Then if
Yeah,
you're,
you
if you're
like
just
get watched
constantly-
like 24/7.
Yeah.
A little bit creepy, but
Yeah. Get used to it.
Yeah. We love
Just
it.
friends hugging each other. It's fine. Yeah, I've heard that from ex-Islanders. I heard from one who she got told that she was like having a heated argument with like a heated conversation with somebody, and then is it like around the fire pit they have these like, she told me they have like wooden panels, and then you
And they,
hear
like,
them
come
move.
out.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah, so she said like she thought she was having like a normal
People are
exchange.
in there.
Yeah, because
like
sometimes
cameras.
during it, they opened it, I went, hello. I can see you. And
That's just so weird.
Yeah.
I'd just always be on high alert, like thinking, where is like somebody, let alone a camera? Is there
No, but
just,
it
like,
knows you're having a good chat. If they
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
out,
that's
you're
what
like,
she said.
bang on. Yeah,
That's
keep
literally
this
what
chat
she said.
coming.
She was like, oh, I knew then that this was a moment, because she was like, she sat down to have like a normal conversation, and then this girl confronted her about something, and then she was like, she felt all the wooden panels move, and then this camera popped out, and she was like, oh fuck, this is getting
Yeah.
so then she was like, oh,
so
her best
weird.
friend-
That would completely throw me off. I'd be like full, like, I'd be
Literally.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what we used to do if we got like a bit bored. We'll do. We played this game called Lemon, where there were fake lemons in the kitchen, and you would basically have a lemon and like pretend to throw it, and if someone flinched, they lost a point. Yeah, and if you,
Of course.
and if you chucked it and they dropped it, then they lose a point again. And you had like 2 lives, and every time someone lost their 2 lives, the challenge was to go and scare one of the cameramen. So you would like creep up and duck down and be like, ah! Just watch them shit themselves.
oh my gosh, I find it really interesting about the show, because they do that thing, is it on a Sunday when they show the unaired bits, and they're always so funny. And I'm like, why don't they put that in the actual episode? I get that they have to make it very
try
dramatic.
and like make a storyline along with it, and
Yeah.
they like it's hard to fit like funny bits into a story, but then there's also a bit. It's just,
But the thing is, most of the time we're being funny and idiots like that, and then it's like 1% of the time we'd have like a serious chat and whatnot. And like with the serious chats, we didn't even want to have them. Like,
Yeah. Just
Where's
wanna
your
have a
head
good
at
time.
then?
we're like,
Same
don't
place
talk
as
to me about my
yesterday.
emotions anymore. Let me breathe.
have you got like a quota of little lines that you know need to whittle off? Or where's
Can I pull
your
you
head at?
for a
So,
chat, please?
top of paper.
Why is that a thing? Can I pull you by chat by the
Yeah.
vibe here?
Yeah.
That's normal.
No, by the end we'll be like, can I pull you for a chat? And be like, I can't be bothered.
And I went, oh, all right, no worries. Just let me know when you're ready if you want to chat. Or
You're like, we've got so much time when we get out of this. I want to sunbathe.
Literally, I was
We're
like,
going
no.
back to the UK.
yeah, it was.
So have you found it a big shock being in the UK? I know you mentioned before that you thought it was going to be sunny when you came here.
Yeah, I thought for some reason
So
that it would be coming
sorry.
into like summer.
You couldn't have been more wrong.
But that's okay. No, it's actually not that bad, because as long as it's not raining, I don't mind. And like, I'm from Tasmania in Australia, which is the coldest place. So, you know, I would like to be on a beach in the hot 37-degree heat, but it's not that bad
on
here.
the shit on the farm, getting ready, living the dream instead.
No, I'm not even kidding. Like, a baby lamb did a shit on me the other day.
Yeah.
I was
Oh.
just like, yeah.
no, it's not a bit. Call him by his name. It's Will.
Yeah, it was me. And then,
Bless him, a little baby lamb.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So have you got any plans to go to Australia?
yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah,
When are you
just-
thinking?
Just
Go
throwing
to-
him in it. I
go-
didn't want to go to
Go to
Australia.
Tassie, go
Oh
to
my
Sydney.
gosh. Oh,
yeah,
have you ever
live
been
it up.
before?
No, never.
Will, your life is about to change. Like, honestly, I've spoken about this so
Take
many
it to our
times on the
resident
podcast.
Australia expert.
No, sorry, Jessie.
You win.
I know more about Australia than you, thank you. No, I went to Sydney. Like, obviously I was there for Pride and we spoke about it. Like, it's such an unreal time,
It's
Mardi
the
Gras.
best time, yeah.
Unbelievable. So maybe my perception is a bit warped. I'm sure it's not like that all the time. But even the people there, so much friendlier. You'll get on the tube here and people will look at you like you're about to stab them.
Yeah,
Like in
honestly.
Australia, people are like, "Hi, you alright?" And I was like, "Oh, are you
Yeah.
gonna rob me?" But I was like, "No, you're just really nice."
I
Like,
did that the opposite way when I went to London. I was like, hey, like, just
Yeah.
good morning. And
Yeah.
they look at you and they're like,
I was going to say, nobody would
off.
ever do that in
No.
London, like walking down the street. You're right.
yeah.
Because
What?
I'm from a really small town. I've mentioned George's about to roll his eyes because I say this all the time. But
Just outside of Manchester called Darwin.
It is, yes. Thank you. When I first went to uni, I went to like a city and I would walk down the street and be like, "Hi, are you
Yeah.
all right?" Because that's just what I did.
normal,
from, like,
isn't it?
Normal.
Yeah.
And people literally, I remember this one woman like shielded a child from me. And I was like, "I'm just asking if you're all right, love." Yeah.